Alright guys, today we're gonna be reacting to American Karen freaks out on German tourists for this. Ah man, I can already imagine how this video is gonna go down, man, because American Karens, they're a specimen, right? So let's see what's going on here.
Are you German?
It's not a crime to speak German, ma'am. Hello, lovely people. Welcome back to an amazing video. Now, if you guys have been watching my channel for the last few months, you might have noticed a downtick in reaction videos and an uptick of my experiences actually in Germany. I have another trip planned for next month, but we'll get into that later. Well, a few things. First of all, I had my preconceived notions before going to Germany initially. A lot of my community is like, you have to go out there and experience the culture, the atmosphere, the people, and I was a little nervous. Part of me was nervous because I felt like I wouldn't be accepted when I traveled out there. I was gonna get there and people were gonna be like, get out of my country, or you don't belong here, go back to where you're from, whatever. You know, a lot of
Really, James? Really? I don't think Germans don't look, they don't look like that kind of people. They look like they'll be very inviting, right?
the things that we hear when it comes to people visiting America, for instance. But it was the opposite when I landed in Germany. People welcomed me with open arms. It was very refreshing. I got to learn a lot. I got to put my German to the test, and it's been wholesome enough to the point where I keep coming back. Not to say that there won't be bad experiences in the future, but Germany had left a permanent, amazing impression on this American right here. But that's where this story takes kind of a twist, because a few of my subscribers sent me this viral clip, and it was one of the most atrocious things I've seen, and it makes every American look horrible. And it doesn't take much to make us look bad. We do it to ourselves all the time. But this one was very telling because it's very relatable to what I've been doing recently as far as traveling goes. Now, this story, I'll paint it out as clear as possible, and then I'll show you the video. There are these German tourists, right? These German tourists are taking the bus in New York City, and they're speaking German amongst themselves.
I knew it. I knew it, man. I knew it was New York. I knew it, bro. I knew it was New York City. As soon as I saw those Long Island railroads, man, I knew it was New York City. I knew it, man. Oh, man, my guts were right.
And this American Karen lady takes it upon herself to walk up to them and berate them for speaking German. So before we start this video, we have our lovely Exhibit A right here. You see this gentleman and his friend laughing, and this lady who looks like she's trying to get a really close look at something. And the caption is, Racist Karen abuses German tourists on New York City train, part 1.
Are you German? No.
So already we're off to a pretty charged start of the video. She's asking them if they're German, and they're like, are we German or something? What? And it seems like her man is holding her back from doing something to them.
That man is a simp, bro. Like, how would you allow your females to just to act crazy, man?
What did you say?
I do.
No, tell me what
She's drunk.
Okay, first of all, she's completely violating this man's personal space, and we need to talk about a few things. I've seen this happen more times than not, where people will overhear conversations in America, and if it's not in English, they start freaking out, right? If you're at a supermarket and you overhear...
That doesn't make sense, because it's New York City. You hear weird, different languages all over the place, man. You literally go to New York City, you go to Flushing, you go to Queens, you go to South Brooklyn. Everything is just different. South Brooklyn, you hear Russian, Slavic, languages. You go to Flushing, you go to Queens, you don't even hear English. This lady was drunk, man.
Some people speaking a different language that is not English. Typically the response you'll get from a lot of Americans is, hey, what are you saying about me? Huh? You know, they freak out because they think it's all about them. Newsflash, it's not always about you. Not even half the time it's about the person that's freaking out, right? People have the right to speak whatever language they want to speak. There's no crime against that. There's absolutely no crime against that. But in this lady's case...
But again, James, it doesn't make sense because they're in New York City. They're in New York, man. I mean, I lived in New York for so many years, and this was not, Like you can literally just go to the J train and just hear like 25 languages in one stop. It's crazy.
She needs surveillance on every single person on that damn bus, and she must be a part of every single conversation. And if she can't understand you, you are a threat to her.
No, get the
He's drunk.
Breathe. Do not do it.
And so she's up in his face, and obviously
Yeah.
he's very heated. So he gets up
Yeah,
and he's
he-
tomato red. She's obviously antagonizing the hell out of him. Whatever the heck she has crawling up her butt, she could have
Yeah.
literally got up and walked away, gotten off the bus, hopped on the next one. Instead, she chose violence.
Breathe. Breathe. Do not do this. Breathe. Do not do this. You're gonna get arrested.
I can handle my own.
So the
lady,
boyfriend.
lady- oh, you know what? You know what? Yeah, the ladies in the loose inside. Whatever happened after that, it's not a condolent violence. It's on her.
Is trying to step in and be the hero here, and that's what we need to be thinking, because she's freaking out on him. She's making herself and her boyfriend both look horrible, but the boyfriend's trying to redeem the entire situation by breaking her away from them. He's like, listen, I'll never talk to you again if you keep engaging them, because they didn't do anything wrong. What is wrong with you?
23.
What is it?
Man,
Please stop this, dude. Please stop this, or I'm never gonna talk to you again.
I love
Stop
you.
this, or I'm never gonna talk to you again. Listen to me right now.
And he
bro, you needed to just walk out of the situation because this is crazy.
made the right decision saying that. He's like, listen, I love you, but I will never talk to you again if you don't stop this. Please stop this. That's part 1 of 3. Yes, there's 3 parts. So let's get into the other parts and discuss the buffoonery
3
of
parts.
this entire
Okay.
situation. At
It's
this
getting
particular
juicy.
point, what do you guys think of what has just occurred? If you
That a disgrace, man. Look at this German tourist just trying to have a good time in New York City, which I think is impossible. That city's rotten to the core, man. You have people like that too.
travel to America and this happened to you, someone is snapping on you like this, how would you conduct yourself? I'm curious.
Right now, I'm never gonna talk to you again. Listen to me right now. He's not doing anything. He's not doing anything. Listen to me right now. No, he's not. He's not.
She's trying to tell him that, oh, but he's speaking German. He's speaking German.
Drunk,
It's not a crime to speak German, ma'am. And her boyfriend's like, they didn't do anything wrong. They're just speaking in their native tongue. Chill out.
That's
Chill
good,
out.
man. I just
But
think-
she's like, no,
This lady's, I don't know what the hell is wrong with this lady, man.
but they're speaking Deutsch. She doesn't even know what Deutsch is. She probably thinks Deutsch is Dutch. And the boyfriend's trying to be reasonable, and he's like, dude, oh my gosh. Please
Feminism
stop
going
acting
crazy.
crazy. You look like a crazy Karen. You are a crazy Karen.
He's not. He's not. He's not. He's not. Listen. He's not. He's not. He's not. He was not talking to me. Listen to me. Baby, stop that. Stop it. Listen to me. Listen to me right now. Listen to me right now, okay?
Baby, I love you.
I get it, but just don't do this. Please do not do
Oh my
this.
God,
Do not
dude.
do this. Do not do this. He didn't say anything. He did not say anything. He did not say anything. He's having a personal conversation.
Literally, bro. She's like, what did you say? What did you say? Oh my gosh, just tell me what you said. Bro, why are you in
The crazy thing is the German guy, he stand up like he was ready to, he was ready, bro. Like,
invested in their conversation? They had nothing to say to you or about you. And they're very clearly trying to
Damn,
ignore her, but she keeps interjecting herself in their situation. And the boyfriend, good God, I've never seen a boyfriend go this hard for his girl in my entire life. Dude is trying to reason with her, and he's like, hey, you do not have to do this. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Get out of here before it gets worse.
He did not say anything. Please listen to me right now.
oh, lady.
Why is she so close to him, bro?
It's like she wanted him or something.
She's so close, I can't even see his face. And the back of the seat is like not far from the forehead of her face. Why is she up in his grill like that? I know he feels her hot breath all over his face. The patience you have to not distance yourself from her is nuts.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it right now.
Fuck up my
Do not say that. Do not say that. Do not say that.
Nobody's stopping. you
Everybody else on the
see? And nobody's stopping. This is the disgrace. The disgrace that our country has become, man, because they couldn't stop her. But you see how people are just laughing like, but at the same time, would you blame them? But you're probably gonna stop it. She's probably gonna sue you. I mean,
the train is absolutely embarrassed. I mean, look at this lady's face right here, bro. What the freak? I can't believe what the heck's going on right now. This lady truly believes, and she's dying on the hill, that you cannot speak any other language aside from English on the train, in public. As long as you're in America, you must speak English. That's her mentality. And her boyfriend's like, you need to chill the hell out. And the people are backing the boyfriend. They're like, hey, get her under control, bro. This is about to haunt her for the rest of her life, because you know how the internet works. You can't get rid of stuff like this. I'm so glad her boyfriend is trying to be the voice of reason. I hope he takes this as a sign to find a new girlfriend ASAP.
100%.
And I agree with this comment 1000%. When you're 3 Long Island teas deep and someone yells out, Wiener Schnitzel, in the quiet car. Oh, man. There is one final part to this whole debacle.
Man.
And we're going to go over that. And
Don't
then
tell me,
I'll give you my final thoughts on this whole scenario.
So fight.
So I'm an immigrant. You know I'm an immigrant too. You know that, right?
So part 3 is pretty interesting. The video starts off where we left off in our last episode of Dragon Ball Z. She's like, they're immigrants. They need to get out of here. Blah, 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 blah. And she makes herself sound horrible. But what the boyfriend says in response to this is an absolute W.
So I'm an immigrant. You know I'm an immigrant too. You know that, right?
She's like, they're immigrants, da da da. He's like, you know, I'm an immigrant too, right? And everybody's looking at her like, girl, what you gotta say to that? So what you gotta say to that? The boyfriend's literally like, I'm an immigrant too. So now what? You're spazzing on German tourists because they're immigrants. I'm an immigrant too. Now what?
You're so different.
What did she say? Run that back real quick.
You're so different.
Bro, she basically uses the excuse that I'm with you, so it's okay. You kidding me? What kind of logic is that?
There's no logic, bro. She's just crazy, man. And the guy probably is not an immigrant either. He probably was born in the United States, but he probably, his parents were, whatever, immigrant. Like, man, that dude's kind of an American for me, in my eyes.
Oh, that doesn't make any fucking sense. That makes 0 sense. So she's berating these tourists for being immigrants.
Drunk,
her boyfriend
bro.
says that
That's what
he's an immigrant. She's like, oh, but you're different. You're one of the good ones. You're one of the good ones.
Hey!
She's like, babe, listen. You're not listening. You're one of the good ones. You're one of the good ones. They're the bad ones. You're the good one. Like, oh. And she's like, they're laughing at me now. Girl, I would be cackling because you're making yourself look like an absolute idioto. Okay, how are you still going? The entire train car is...
Man, let me see. There's more to it. Let me see. It's a little bit more. Let's see. Let's see.
Right now, let me know what you got. No, hit me.
So then she gets hostile with another passenger on the train. She's like, really, like, because, he's like, hey, like, if you really want to do something about it, you could hit me right here. Come on.
Pretend it's his face. Pretend it's his face.
Look.
Oh!
She hits another passenger. I feel like she's drunk, bro. She's clearly drunk. But that doesn't excuse ridiculous behavior like this. So look at her. She's smiling. She thinks it's
turn on, man. I'm gonna keep it weird here. She probably turn on, bro.
cool to be like this. I think a lot of
she like that kind of stuff. I'm gonna go there. She probably like that kind of stuff.
this is maybe this was something she's been taught since she was a little girl, that she's superior or something like that, or whatever the case may be. But she's acting like an absolute idiot. The boyfriend's disgusted and baffled,
more,
and the public is beyond embarrassed. And she's trying to try the same thing with the passengers over there, and he's like, whoa, 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 what are you doing? What are you doing? And she's about to utter a statement.
Look at that dude laughing, man. I don't want to see more of this video, man. This is getting me out of control right now. Oh my God, this lady, man. Look at this dude. The problem is the female's a problem, but the dude is a problem in itself, man. The dude with the hat, look at him, laughing. Laughing. That means that she get away with a lot of things, and the boyfriend is the one always stepping in and fixing her own crap. Man, this is, folks, These people are in New York City. There's like 125 different languages in that city. I don't know what the hell's wrong with her. She probably was, drunk or something. This make no sense at all. You just wanna be stupid. Guess what, Karen? Every immigrant is an American. It's not true. If you're born in a country, you're not an immigrant. Immigrant means from the same nation. Immigrants from the outside, right? So no. So she will be an immigrant too, because her parents were from the Netherlands. You know what, man? This whole thing is so BS, man. I don't know. This is kind of crazy, man. Hey, make sure you guys just protect yourself all the time. Make sure when you go to these places, man, it's not like that. New Yorkers are not like that. They're used to hearing 125 different languages in one bus stop. So this is just a crazy lady going nuts. That's what it is. That's what it is. She's crazy and she needs to be checked. Hey, I said it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And I'll see you in the next one.